I am doing a hair tutorial today. I'm making some romantic curls that are brushed out. This is the finished look. They look really glossy, they look really shiny, and they're natural. So not obvious curls, not strong like ringlets or anything, but makes your hair look very romantic and very polished and put together. If you want to see how I did it, just stay tuned and you'll find out all about it. I start off by brushing through my hair. I just got a paddle brush here, and I'm just going to brush through, make sure I get any knots out. It's dirty at the moment, so that means I washed it maybe 1 or 2 days ago. And dirty hair is the best for styling because it holds style a lot better. It's a lot more manageable. But it's okay to do this with cleanish hair. It just might not hold as long. Another thing that I struggle with is that my hair is very thin. Now, I have a lot of it. I'm never gonna lie, I have a lot of hair, but it's very thin. Sometimes it doesn't hold the curl. I do have a curler that does hold the curl for me, and the curler that I got is an older model, but I purposely went out and found it. Now, I found it on Trade Me, which is a New Zealand site that you like, pretty much like an eBay, but a New Zealand site. And I found the same model. Now, I was first introduced to this model from my hairdresser. She lent me a curler for Miss Universe 2017, and I couldn't believe that the curls would last for so long. They lasted, like I would curl my hair and they would last for 2 or 3 days if I didn't wash my hair. I'd never had that before. Usually I curl my hair with other wands or even with a straightener, and the curls last for like half an hour, not even that. Like, I had to put a ton of hairspray in to hold them. But this curling one is magic. I don't have to put any product in to hold them, and I have curled hair for the next 3 days. Well, pretty much until I wash my hair. I'm going to introduce you to this curler. I don't know if they still have them or if they still make them, but if you can find one, get it because it's cool. The curling iron that I have is from Remington, and they come in 2 colors. I think they come in green, and this is the purple version. And it's like a reptile series, I guess. Reptile series. And it's just a... I'll read out the model for you guys just in case you do want to find it. So this is the Remington model CI555. So it's just a wand, and it is extremely hot right now. It is 200 degrees. You can change it on this little dial here, and I'm going to be using this just in a minute. But first of all, let's section off my hair. So decide where your hairline is. I'm just going to keep it natural. And I'm going to take half of my hair, just run my fingers. I've got a hair tie on my wrist here. I've always got a hair tie on my wrist. And I'm just going to bunch this up. Now, you can use a hair tie, you can use clips. I'm going to use a hair tie because it's easy. I do have some clips here as well, but we'll see if we need them. Let's just rebrush this hair out. Grab a section. Now, you don't want it too thick because it's got to wrap around the wand. So I'm doing this side first, so I have to position my wand in a different angle. So I have to go this way because we want the curl to go outwards instead of inwards. Otherwise, if you go inwards, you're gonna look like you're from the 70s or the 80s. We're in the 2018s. So I've got my section here. I'm gonna start at the very top for underneath, and I'm just gonna wrap this round. Make sure I don't twist it too much, just get the full flatness. And I do like 10 seconds. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. And then I capture it. So I drop it, I capture it, I hold it for a tiny little bit, and I just let it cool a little bit, because if you let it down now, it's not going to hold curl. Now, if you're wanting some serious curls, you can go ahead and roll this because it's in a position now where you can just put your finger through and you can roll it, and then you can grab a clip or a bobby pin and pin it to your head and let it set. But I'm not setting this because I really don't need to because I'm making some loose curls today. So this is cool enough now. let's just let it go. There you go. And we're going to leave that as is and brush it out later. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start doing the rest of my hair. And I'm going to fast forward this. Okay, so the bottom section is done. And these ones are a little bit more tighter. So tighter as being like the sections are a little bit, so it's just, sections are a little bit smaller so you get tighter curls. So the next level we're doing is we're going to do the second part. What I like to do is I make the sections bigger as I go up. So I'm just going to take the top of the crown of my hair and I'm going to section that off, because the crown is going to be the layer that goes over top. And this is the layer that I will do much bigger curls because I am wanting it to look a bit smoother and less like curly, because I'll have all the curls like creating volume underneath. So I'm just taking the crown and I am going to use my clips this time. So I've just got some sectioning clips here. And let's just see what this looks like on top. Okay, so now I've got the next layer. And I'm going to get bigger sections. Now bigger sections mean that I will probably need to leave the curling tong in like a little bit longer, so I'm going to aim for more of a 15-second time limit and just make sure that I get all of the hair somewhat in contact. Crown section. So we're going to take, we're going to pin this now. Just going to let it flop over, see what it looks like. Okay, so I'm going to leave the top part flat because I want that flat. Okay, so I've got a larger section in my front here and I'm going to actually curl it from the lower end. So I'm just going to run my curler down just to smooth that out a little bit. And then I'm going to start halfway down the section and just curl the ends. Now this is a large section, so let's just do the 15-second rule. All I want to do now is make sure that everything cools down before I go on with the brush. Now I'm going to go back to my paddle brush, which is this thing here, and I recommend that if you are doing this, that you do it just before you leave your house, or if you're in a hurry like me because I need to make this video and then make a few others, then I'm going to just do it in front of the camera and show you how it's done. So just wait until your curls have actually cooled down. This side's a little bit warm, so I'm going to start with this side. So I'm just going to grab my paddle brush and I'm just going to brush this out. So let's have a look. Ooh, it looks so glossy. At the top it looks smooth, and then at the ends it looks so. And go on the underside. If you wanted to just keep your curls a lot curlier, you can just run your fingers through. I'll do that on the side to show you what it looks like if you just run your fingers through. So this is cool now. So if you just want a more of a curlier look, just run your fingers through like this. And you'll get such, you know, a proper curly look. And chances are if you do this, that your hair will go into those curls again, and you'll just have to keep running your hands through every now and then. So that's what it looks like when it's brushed out. It makes it look glossy and like shiny, and over here it's a straight curl. You get a bit of shine, but it's not the same. So I'm going to go and brush this side out. Movie star. Cool. And then you can just go in with your fingers, and if you want to, so I got a little baby hairs going on. So if you want to get like that front spinning, go around and, because position it. And same with this side. There you have it. You got some nice romantic sort of wavy natural curls, and it's shiny, it looks glossy. So that's the end of this video. If you liked it, make sure that you press subscribe, and also follow me on my Instagram pages. I have TPD Girl, which is my main page, and then I also have a beauty page specifically for stuff like this, which is TPD Beauty with an I. So TPD BEAUTI instead of like Y on the end. It's all linked down below, so make sure you check that out. I've also got a blog that's linked down below, and I've got a Facebook page that you can go and check out some of the stuff that I get up to. But if you liked it, make sure you subscribe, make sure you thumbs up, and stay tuned for videos every week. See you later. Doing the